Hey, listen, brothers and sisters, man. If you like what you hear, hit the subscribe button, man. Subscribe to this channel. And also, please, go to isupk.com and pay your tithe. Drop me some cash so we can move around this planet like we need to, man, and do the things we need to do.
Everyone west. Everyone west. Everyone west.
And yeah. Hey, Shalom, we the ISUPK, the Israelite School of Universal Practical Knowledge, coming out of 1 West 125th Street, Harlem, New York. We're under Commanding General Yohana. If it's not under Commanding General Yohana, it is not the truth. And we've been bringing this out since 1969, that Blacks, Latinos, and Native Americans are the true biblical Jews of the Bible. And our oppressor is the devil that the Bible speaks of, you understand? Listen, we're going to get into this tonight. You understand? Our oppressor, the so-called white man, you understand? He's one who, you know how the saying goes, they throw rocks and then they hide their hands. You see what I'm saying? You know, they do things, and then they then they sit back and play the role of the victim. You see what I'm saying? Like they create havoc in the earth. They create havoc in the earth by doing whatever the hell they want to do. You see what I'm saying? And then when they're confronted, then they want to play the victim and they want people to feel sorry for them. They want everybody on their side. We're going to get into this tonight, man. This is a characteristic of Esau. You understand? So be wise in how we deal with them, man. You see what I'm saying? Like, we're going to get in the scripture. If I could, let's start off in Zechariah chapter 11 and verse 5. We're going to start there tonight. Zechariah chapter 11 verse 5. And real quick, while the brother find the scripture, I don't know if any of y'all heard, but you know, this is a sidebar. You know, the Southern Poverty Law Center. The Southern Poverty Law Center is, you know, is a law center. I think it's in South Carolina or something like that. And they classified us as a hate group years ago. You see what I'm saying? Years ago, which prevented us and blocked us from getting certain things through different organizations, you know, food banks and stuff like that, because we were listed as a hate group. They have just been charged, you understand, with they've just been charged with fraud. Let me get all the things they've been charged with. The Southern Poverty Law Center. Wire fraud, false statements. You see what I'm saying? Like, this is an organization who says who conspiracy to commit money laundering. You see what I'm saying? They've just been charged with all of these things. So here it is, you got an organization that sits back and they call the ISUPK a hate group, which prevented us from feeding our people for so many years, from getting partnerships with different organizations and stuff like that, because we were listed as a hate group. You see what I'm saying? And now the Lord is moving on them. The Lord is bringing it out on them. Yes, like if you can, and you can read it too. I just wanted to start off with this because here's the thing: you do not shall not a dog move his tongue against the children of Israel. You see what I'm saying? You do not talk. You do not put slander. You do not put words on the men of the Lord. You see what I'm saying? The Lord will deal with you. I'm telling you, the Lord will deal with you. The Southern Poverty Law Center had this coming. You see what I'm saying? And Barakatah Yahweh Yahweh Shah, you understand, for what's going on with them, because they stopped a lot of things from happening. I know that personally. You see what I'm saying? Because we were on that list, and now the Lord is bringing it out about them. We're going to let the brother read some of the article.
It says the Southern Poverty Law Center was indicted Tuesday on federal fraud charges alleging it improperly raised millions of dollars to secretly pay leaders of the Ku Klux Klan and other hate groups for inside information.
So here it is. You got a KKK organization. They giving money to the KKK, and they publish stuff about the ISUPK saying that we're a hate group. And because of that, people don't want to partner with us.
Right.
You see what I'm saying? This is one of the things where they throw rocks and hide their hands. You see what I'm saying? Here it is, they the KKK doing Lord knows what, and then they sit back like they innocent, like they're so profound. You see what I'm saying? Like they're the innocent ones, and here it is, they supporting the KKK, money laundering and all that. Keep going.
The Justice Department alleges the civil rights group defrauded donors by using their money to fund the very extremism it claimed to be fighting, with more than $3 million paid to informants through a now defunct program to infiltrate white supremacists and other extremist groups. Prosecutors allege some of the money was used by extremists to carry out other crimes, but the court papers did not include specific examples.
Yeah, it is. Listen, you can drop that for right now, you understand? But we just wanted to bring this out, man. The Lord will move on these organizations. The Lord will move on people. You understand? Who try to stop the priests and prophets of the Lord from doing what the Lord want us to do, man.
Right.
You understand? Like, make no mistake about it. This is not coincidental. The Lord is bringing this out. You understand? The Lord is the one that's putting this out on it. And here's the thing: they've been that particular organization. They've been sued for fraud many times, and the people who sued them have won.
Right.
You know, so for them putting false claims on us that we're a hate group and stuff like that, we teach directly from the Bible. You see what I'm saying? If you got a problem with that, you should never. This shouldn't even be a Christian society, a so-called Christian society. You see what I'm saying? Because everything that we teach comes directly from this Bible. You understand? You got that?
Come on. Zechariah 11 and 5.
Come.
Zechariah chapter 11, verse 5. Whose possessors slay them and hold themselves not guilty.
It said, whose possessors slay them. You understand? Matter of fact, start on verse 4 so we get some context to it.
Zechariah 11, verse 4. Thus saith the Lord my God, feed the flock of the slaughter.
It say, feed the flock of the slaughter. You understand? The flock of the slaughter is us, blacks, Hispanics, and Native Americans. You understand? Like, we are the flock of the slaughter. The Lord is saying, feed my people. You see what I'm saying? Keep going.
Come. Verse 5. Whose possessors slay them.
Whose possessors slay them. The so-called white man has been slaying us for ages, man.
Right.
You understand? Like, no one talks about it, but it's still Hispanics. It's still our Hispanic brothers dying on the border.
Right.
You see what I'm saying? Kids still being taken. You know, our Haitian brothers still being deported, you know, mishandled. You see what I'm saying? Like, we look at the so-called white man and we think that he just. We think that he got ICE agents. Like, it kills me to see black people talk about ICE agents like they're doing their job.
Right.
These are KKK members. You see what I'm saying? These are warlocks, missionaries. You see what I'm saying? You don't know what they're doing with the people when they lock them up. Some of them people are never to be heard from again. You see what I'm saying? You know they love to unalive in different ways. You see what I'm saying? You don't know what's going on with our people, man. But yet and still, they are looked at as so holy and so righteous. They're doing the Lord's work. You see what I'm saying? They're defending this country, the country that they done stole.
Right.
You see what I'm saying? Read that part again.
Come. Verse 5. Whose possessors slay them and hold themselves not guilty.
And that's the worst part. They slay our people. They slay us. And then they say they actually think they're doing the work of the Lord, man.
Right.
They hold themselves not guilty. Like, when we do something, at the very least, we know we're wrong. You see what I'm saying? At the very least, we know that we doing something that, like, man, this ain't right, but, you know, I did what I did. You see what I'm saying? Right. They hold themselves not guilty. You see what I'm saying? When you talk about them coming over and unaliving the Native Indians, when you talk about what they're doing to blacks, Hispanics, and Native Americans all across the earth, they feel like they're doing the Lord's work. They even call it manifest destiny.
Right.
They say it was their destiny that they came over and took this land and that they slaughtered the Native Americans. They say that this was their destiny given to them by the Most High himself. You see what I'm saying? You know, when the so-called when the Jewish man went over to Israel, what they're fighting about right now, They look at it like this was the Lord giving them this land. They took that land from somebody. You understand? They forcefully took that land from somebody. That's why you got wars and stuff still going on right now in that region. Go ahead.
John Connors, like you said, what you bringing out is heavy, especially when it comes to the small hats and their little war with Iran. You know, I'm like growing up in a Christian church, my whole life, and even to this day, people that still are in my family that's still in the Christian church, they really believe that those small hats, this is a battle.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Of Jacob and Esau and all that. They be like, it's the brothers fight.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? And this is the Holy Land. We gotta help
right.
them.
Right.
They're so small, but they'll fight. They'll kick your butt because God is with them.
Right.
And I'll be like, bro, that like, so what you bringing out is real heavy. You know what I'm saying? It's like even when America attacked Iran, what they say that this is a holy battle. You know
what they call it, a holy war.
Yeah, holy war. This is Armageddon. You know what I'm saying? So
right.
It's like they always try to make it a manifestation or whatever.
Good. And that's how they look at it. They look at it, they look at it like they're doing the Lord's will. So no matter what crime they've committed.
Right.
Like, did you see Donald Trump? He had he posed like he was Jesus Christ. You want the Epstein files.
Right.
You've been doing Lord knows what with all them little children, and you are the representative of the Lord, man. It's a possessor whose possessors slay them and hold themselves not guilty. They do not feel like they're wrong in nothing that they're doing. Absolutely not. You see what I'm saying? I'm gonna tell you about this commercial I seen this past week. It's an anti-Semitism campaign going on right now. You know, pretty much talking about Jewish kids being bullied. So this was the commercial that I seen. So you had a Jewish kid, he in school, and somebody put a note on his locker, talk about something Jewish. And who comes to the rescue? Who always got to come to the rescue? They got a brother. He comes and he say, you know what, man, I'm standing with you. I know what that feels like. You see what I'm saying? So here it is. You got the Jewish man who has unalived so many innocent people across the earth for nothing. All because I see something that I want and I'm going to come take it from you. So they do that. And then when you retaliate, so this is why I say you throwing the rocks and hide your hands. You do something to me because you just feel like you can do it.
Right.
Who am I to stop you from doing what you want to do, even if this is mine? You understand? So they'll do something to me, and the moment you put your hands on them, oh, he's anti-Semitic. He's anti-Semitic. You see what I'm saying? This is a hate crime. The war between Palestine and Israel. Do you know that treaties were broken? Treaties were broken for this conflict to happen. But if you don't know, you think that the Palestinians are doing X, Y, and Z because of the propaganda. Here it is, the Jewish man did something to them, and when they retaliate, they make it seem like that was the first punch. You understand? This is how it always happened. If you look at what happened, to our people, the North American Indian, how many treaties was broken with the so-called white man? Every single treaty that they had was broken. And why? Because the so-called white man say, you know what? Even though we made agreements with you, because I have your land that I want, I'm going to take your land from you. Right. And if you do anything back to oppose me, you're the guilty party. You understand? This is how the so-called white man, this is how he runs things, man. And at the end of the day, he calls it manifest destiny. Go, yes, sir.
Right, so that commercial, I'm just sitting there.
Did you see it?
Nah, I never seen it, but how you described it, like, for a brother to walk up to a small hat and say, I know your struggle. We ain't never had the same struggle. Like, it's not even comparable. You know what I'm saying? And then the small hat Lord, whatever he go through, all the other nations is banding together to make sure he good.
Right.
Ain't nobody coming for the Blacks, Hispanics, and First Nation people.
Right.
So how are we gonna be the one saving you and talking about I know your struggle? And it's crazy. That's how much we really devalue ourselves. For real. Because that same love that we be having for this commercial with this small hat person, we should have for our people for real. We should be going to the corners and saying, I understand what you're going through. You know what I'm saying? Instead of spending time with these small hats.
I'm gonna see if I can send it to you, brother.
Come on. I'll look it up. I can look it up.
It's an anti-Semitic commercial. Yeah, but this just goes to show, like, man, our oppressor, he'll do whatever he wants to us, and the thing is, he don't hold himself guilty for it. So, like, whenever he does something to us, he don't look at it. He don't look at it like, man, I'm doing something wrong. Maybe I shouldn't be doing this. He looks at it as, this is the Lord's will. I'm doing the work of the Lord. You see what I'm saying? And he don't give a damn about you. That first one, gone. We're gonna pull this commercial up real quick. See this? Give us 1 second. We're gonna pull this video up real quick. Like it amazes me, man, because, and the thing is like it seems as though when it comes to Blacks, Hispanics, and Native Americans, despite the fact that people know how the so-called white man is, at the end of the day, we blame each other for the response that we give them. You understand? We blame each other for the things that we do in retaliation to what they've done to us. You see what I'm saying? That's why it's so important for Blacks, Hispanics, and Native Americans to understand what it is we should be doing and how we're supposed to fight back. You see what I'm saying? Because if we don't fight back right, we'll be blamed for everything. You understand? Like, you got it?
It looks like it's all right, so.
Can they see it now? Okay. And just stop it once it goes past what's the name part. So they can hear that.
The campaign, titled Sticky Note, asks viewers to speak out against anti-Semitism and hate in general, as hate crimes are on the rise nationwide. The ad features the troubling statistic that 2 in 3 Jewish teens have experienced anti-Semitism. The organization's president, Adam Katz, says the big game is one of the most unifying events in the country, making it the perfect platform for setting aside our differences to come together.
And that's really...
They're not showing ads for commitment. I think they took it down because we got, whatchamacallit.
Hey.
Yeah, they probably.
They try to take it down. Come on, but here's the thing. As much as Blacks, Hispanics, and Native Americans have been discriminated, they saying 2 in 3. They saying 2 out of every 3 Jewish kid has been discriminated or experienced anti-Semitism. How many Black, Hispanic, and Native American kid have experienced racism?
Right.
Like, we got our kids go to school,
right,
and get called certain things.
Right.
Like I think down in Virginia a few years back, they took all the Black kids to a slave plantation and had them picking cotton on a field trip in school. They took Black kids on a field trip out and had them picking cotton as a part of the field trip to help them understand what Blacks, slavery and stuff like that. They actually had them picking cotton.
Right.
And here it is, we talking about anti-Semitism.
Right.
Like, which is crazy. You see what I'm saying? But this is the beast that we're dealing with. And this is why we got to learn how do we defend ourselves against that? What do we do against that? Like, we got to exercise wisdom when we're dealing with people like this, man, because this is the spirit of our oppressor, man.
Right.
You understand? Everybody knows slavery. Everybody knows what happened in slavery. They trying to make it like slavery didn't happen.
Right.
They call it the Great Migration. You see what I'm saying? But understand this. You got the video now? All right, go ahead. You can play it. I want y'all to check this video out. This is a commercial that's being played all over the TVs now. Super Bowl.
Dude. Did you see that? Should we tell him? Who is that? Bro, look at him. Oh my gosh. It's not funny.
Do not listen to that. Thank you, man. I know how it feels. Nah. They're not worth it, bro.
Yeah, you're right. I was tripping.
What's your name?
Name's Dave.
David?
Yeah.
Hello.
Hey, so like this commercial disgusted me on so many levels. You see what I'm saying? He could have chose, first of all, a lot of them Jewish kids only go to school with Jewish kids. They got their own schools. You see what I'm saying? Like, if you from Baltimore, they got a whole community. Like, if you from Baltimore, Park Heights is known as one of the most dangerous, gritty neighborhoods in Baltimore City. And literally 3 steps from Park Heights, you got what they call Jewtown. You see what I'm saying? Where the Jewish man, he walks freely. He walks freely at night. You see what I'm saying? Like, he don't have no fear. Yeah, he has no fear. He walks up and down the street all hours of the night. Nothing happens to him. They got Jewish community centers. You see what I'm saying? Like, they have schools. They have their own ambulance. You see what I'm saying? Like, they have everything to separate themselves from everybody else. I'm too about. They have everything that they need to separate themselves from everybody else. So I don't know about y'all, but I ain't never been to school with a Jewish kid. You see what I'm saying? So now they're saying every 2 out of 3 has experienced anti-Semitism. How many of our kids experience racism? And how many Jewish kids have stood up for our kids the way that brother just stood up for that Jewish kid, man? Good up.
It's like, well, I was about to say, first off, that's putting a sticky note on the back of your back, on your book bag. We all went through that in school.
Come.
Like, that's something that's just like, to the point where now we see, like, for our people is survive, learn to crack back, whoopty whoop.
Right.
They take it as, oh Lord, and so you know what I'm saying. And
right.
That's like, you know what I'm saying. It's crazy though. Like, but like you said, like I don't even think I went to a school with a Jewish person. So that brings back what I think what Captain Mashat was talking about the other day. Like, yo, they hate their own people too. Because now, if it's 2 out of 3, they go to their own school.
There you go. Gone.
Yo, that's them bullying them.
Gone. That's exactly what's happening. You feel me? That's why I said, like, I don't know if you're saying on the sticker, but it said dirty Jew. Who talks like that, huh?
Right.
We don't talk like that. You see what I'm saying? Like, we got too much sauce to sit there and the point of contention is you dirty Jew. Like, when have you ever been cracked on and somebody just said, like, they gonna say a lot more than that.
Right.
You see what I'm saying? That's how your skin get thick. That's how you learn the hood. That's how you learn to crack back. Somebody keep going at you, you start going back at them, you feel me? And then eventually y'all may fight or whatnot, you feel me? But you done got your repertoire whereas though can't nobody crack on you no more.
Right.
You see what I'm saying? So this is one of those things where despite all the things that they've done, despite all the pain that they've caused other people, here it is. They want you to feel sorry for them.
Right.
And you know what? It's going to be so many black grandmothers that's going to take their half a pension that they're getting, or that partial Social Security check that they're getting,
right?
Because they ain't getting the full amount, and they're going to still send money over to them for anti-Semitic campaigns to fund them fighting whatever war they got to fight.
Right.
You see what I'm saying? This is what happens, man. This is what happens when they learn to throw rocks and hide their hands. When they make it seem like they the innocent ones. They have done nothing wrong.
Right.
They don't say nothing wrong to nobody. They don't cause no havoc in the earth, you feel me? Which is so far from the truth. You understand? Hey, if you could drop that, let me get the part. We're gonna go to Ecclesiasticus 12 and 10, man. Because like here it is, these things are if you're in the UPK, of course we learn and we know certain things, you feel me? But when I tell you outside of this school, the information and the knowledge that we have is not a common thing.
Right.
It's not a common thing. Like if you inside this school, it may be something as simple as we know we don't eat pork.
Right.
Outside of this school, that's not a common thing. People don't find fault with that. You see what I'm saying? So like a lot of times when we bringing these scriptures out, you feel me? They may seem simple, but the thing is, if we stop doing certain things, we wouldn't even have to teach these simple scriptures. But we have to because these things are still occurring. You see what I'm saying? You got that? Go ahead.
Ecclesiasticus chapter 12, verse 10. Never trust thine enemy.
The Lord say to never trust thine enemy, man. The Lord say to never trust thine enemy. You understand? The enemy of blacks, Hispanics, and Native Americans is the people that oppress them, man.
Right.
Who's been oppressing us? You understand? Like we separate them by tribe. And when I say by tribe, because like say you got the 12 tribes of Israel. So you got Judah, Benjamin, Levi, Naphtali, you got the different tribes. So you got blacks, Hispanics, and Native Americans, and though we're different tribes, we're still Israel.
Right.
The same is said when it comes to the so-called white man. So you got the white man, the redneck that you know, he's full out American. He thinks he's a different person from the Jewish man.
Right.
Y'all the same people.
Right.
You understand? Y'all the same people, just a different tribe. But y'all the same people. Y'all forefathers are Esau. So the American white man, he looks down or he looks at the Jewish man because he sees what he does. You see what I'm saying? So he thinks he's different. No, y'all are the same. The scriptures say never trust thine enemy, man. Never trust thine enemy. Keep going.
God. For like as iron rusteth, so is his wickedness.
It say for his iron rusteth, so is his wickedness. You understand? Like this is saying, like you can think that you cool with you can think that you cool with them. You can think that y'all are buddy, but there is going to be a situation that arises. There's going to be something that come up where as though you are going to see who they truly are, right. And they're going to show you who they truly are. You just better not put yourself in a situation where them being who they are can hurt you.
Right.
You see what I'm saying? Like on that commercial, what that brother don't realize is that Jewish man will destroy him,
right, and
think nothing of it, because it's manifest destiny, and he's the holy one.
Right.
That's how he's looking at it. If the shoe was on the other foot, that Jewish man would not come and stand with him. Go ahead.
Right. So you got a comment from Justin Pooley. He said, Esau is your African ancestor.
Listen,
right.
People be crazy out here, man. He said Esau is your African ancestor. It means absolutely nothing. We can go on the scripture and we can see what Esau and Jacob. Listen, Esau and Jacob, they came out the same womb. You understand? They were twins. The Lord separated them. Matter of fact, we can actually go on the scriptures. We can get there. Let's go to leave it Genesis 25. Let's slide there real quick. People be talking crazy, don't know what they talking about.
Right.
We're going to get it in the scripture real quick.
Genesis 25, we want to start 22. And Isaac and the children struggled.
Yeah, go on. Let's start there.
Come. Genesis chapter 25, verse 22. And the children struggled together within her. And she said, if it be so, why am I thus? and she went to the choir of the Lord.
So Rebecca, you know, she's the she's the wife of Isaac. You understand? So she was born. She had twins in her belly. You understand? It saying the children struggled together within her. You see what I'm saying? And she said, "If it be so, why am I thus?" And she went to inquire of the Lord. Keep going.
Verse 23. And the Lord said unto her, 2 nations are in thy womb.
This is important right here, because here's the thing: Rebecca was carrying twins, right? So essentially, they would be of the same nation. Am I correct?
Right.
Right here, the Lord made a separation. The Lord divided Esau and Jacob. Right here.
Right.
He said, 2 nations are in thy womb. Keep going.
Come. And 2 manner of people shall be separated by thy bowels.
And it's a 2 manner of people who do not act the same. They do not think the same. You understand? Like, we are completely different from Esau.
Right.
We don't think like him. We don't view things the same way as him. He ain't got our flavor. None of those things. You understand? It's saying 2 manner of people shall be separated from thy bowels. Keep going.
Come. And the one people shall be stronger than the other people.
Mm-hmm.
And the elder shall serve the younger.
It's saying the one people shall be stronger than the other people. Here it is, Blacks, Hispanics, and Native Americans. We are so much stronger than the so-called white man.
Right.
If he endured anything that we've been through, you feel me, he would take himself out.
Right.
You understand? Let the stock market drop right now.
Right.
You see what I'm saying? Let him have to live on a $50,000 a year salary. You feel me? He ain't doing it. Blacks, Hispanics, and Native Americans, we survive, and we don't even clear that. You see what I'm saying? When it comes to the type of pain that we done been through, any other nation of people take that kind of pain, you feel me? They could not survive, man. They'd be so destroyed and dysfunctional, you feel me? Blacks, Hispanics, and Native Americans, we are the strongest people on the face of the earth, man.
Right.
And the scriptures say the elders shall serve the younger. Esau came out first, you feel me?
Right.
Jacob came out later. This is prophetic right here.
Right.
The so-called white man is going to serve Blacks, Hispanics, and Native Americans. You understand? Like, so when you sit there and you say Esau hocus pocus and African ancestors, you don't know what you're talking about.
Right.
You see what I'm saying? Africans, you understand, they are what you consider Hamites in the Bible. You understand? You got Ham, Shem, and Japheth. The Africans, they come from Ham. Blacks, Hispanics, and Native Americans, we come from Shem.
Right.
You understand? We are Shemitic people. They are Hamitic people. You understand? We're 2 completely different people. And when you say we came from Africa, that's just a tectonic plate. That's what, that land was named after someone who conquered it.
Right.
So it wasn't even called Africa. We had borders back then.
Right.
You understand? So we're not African. That's why I don't like when people that they don't know what they're talking about insert themselves. Shut your mouth and learn. You see what I'm saying? That's what you need to do. Justin Pooley, shut your mouth and learn. You feel me? Take some notes before you run your mouth on these scriptures, man. Any more on that?
Sir.
Good.
I was just going to say, Salih, so what you put out was powerful in the fact that you want to, like, you talk about the crimes that these devils had did.
Right.
And for somebody to come in and say, well, no, these devils are somebody else, that don't concede the fact that these devils did these crimes.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? You want to debate about who they are, but we talking about they throw the rock and they hide their hand.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So, yeah.
Matter of fact, read the next scripture real quick, verse 25, Bubba Kashaw.
Come. Verse 25. And the first came out red, all over like in hairy garment.
Listen, it say the first came out red and hairy like a garment. You see what I'm saying? The reason this had to be recorded is because Esau came out looking like something we had never seen before.
Right.
He came looking like a damn puppy coming out the womb. You see what I'm saying? He all hairy and red, and they like, oh my God, we got to document this. Don't nobody else look like this. You see what I'm saying? The so-called like Blacks, Hispanics, Native Americans, Jacob did not come out looking like this.
Right.
He came out looking so much different from everybody else in the region that we had to record this.
Right.
Man, he hairy, and this baby full of hair all over his body. That's why if you look at the caveman, and the so-called white man in the natural state, remember that Geico commercial where they had the caveman, he running wild, got hair all over his face? Listen, that's exactly how he would look if it wasn't for Gillette.
Right.
You see what I'm saying? If they did not have that shaver, that's exactly how he would look naturally. You see what I'm saying? Here it is, brothers. We got beards and stuff like that. You feel me? But we ain't got hair all up coming out our forehead and all that stuff. They got hair that comes damn near their eyes.
That's why they described him because he was so weird.
Gun.
And they really said, "Man, look at this."
Yeah.
Look at this.
That's why they had to describe it like that, because this was so different from the norm.
Right.
You see what I'm saying? So we're not Esau. Esau is the so-called white man. He came out red and hairy all over. There's only one person that comes out red and hairy all over, and that's the so-called white man. You understand? Right. So let's drop that. Let's go back to where we was at.
Ecclesiastes 12, verse 10. Never trust thine enemy, for like as iron rusteth, so is his wickedness.
They say never trust thy enemy, because like as iron rusteth, so of his wickedness, man. Like the officer could not say, man. We sitting up here and we talking about how the so-called white man, how he's dealt with us. We don't dislike nobody. We don't feel no kind of way about nobody because of the color of their skin.
Right.
You understand? That's something that they created. We did not create that. That colorism and all that nonsense, they created that. We didn't. You see what I'm saying? The reason we speak out is because there's been crimes committed against our people that nobody has paid for.
Right.
The so-called Jewish man, he went through the Holocaust and he's still getting justice for that to this day, man.
Right.
You got Nazi bookkeepers still being arrested to this day.
Right.
And they said they're going to stand punishment, man.
Right.
The one dude, he was like 90-some years old. This was a couple years ago. He was in a wheelchair and he had an oxygen tank. He couldn't even breathe on his own. His lawyers say, listen, he's not fit to go to jail. You see what I'm saying? And the judge say, because of his crimes, he has to serve out his punishment, man. So when it comes to justice for them, they understand it. But when it comes to justice for blacks, Hispanics, and Native Americans, nobody gives a damn. We just supposed to suck it up and feel and get over it.
Right.
You see what I'm saying? Guess what? The Lord did not forget it. The Lord did not forget it, man. And people are going to pay. You see what I'm saying? Go ahead, something else?
Like yes, sir. Just recently, a student, they had a capstone. The capstone is like right before you get your PhD. It's like your last project, right? So she was in a group chat with her friends, and she thought Netanyahu, what's his name?
Benjamin Netanyahu.
Yeah, she like, man, I wish he'd just come bomb our little place where we about to do the capstone at, because I ain't trying to do it. They locked up. She in jail. She about to serve like 50 years.
Damn.
Like, you can't say nothing about them.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? It's a wrap.
That's what I'm saying.
Like, that's crazy.
When it comes to them, they understand justice.
Right.
They understand justice when it comes to them. But when it comes to blacks, Hispanics, and Native Americans, we always got to just suck it up. We should just be quiet and be thankful for the little trinkets that they give us. You see what I'm saying? You know, you got a job, don't you? You can eat at our restaurants, can't you?
Right.
You can drink out our water fountains, can't you? And we supposed to be happy with that and content and shut your mouth.
Right.
You see what I'm saying? Here's the thing. The Lord don't forget about none of the crimes that was committed against blacks, Hispanics, and Native Americans. So when we sitting up here and we bringing out the crimes that other nations have committed against us, you see what I'm saying? When we start bringing these things out, for a person mind to go and say, that's not really Esau and all that nonsense, shut your mouth.
Right.
Shut your mouth. You see what I'm saying? You have no clue what you're talking about. The best thing you need to do, stay online, stay what the hell you're doing. You see what I'm saying? Go play your video game and shut your mouth. Leave this alone. You see what I'm saying? Keep going though.
Come on. Verse 11. Though he humble himself and go crouching, yet take good heed and beware of him.
They say though he humble himself and go crouching. You understand? The so-called white man, that's how he do, man. What he do is when you deal with him, he always you think that he's humble because he comes gentle and docile. And he even get to the point where this is how manipulative and this is why we call him the devil, the biggest deceiver on the face of the earth. Because he'll actually take a lower state initially. You see what I'm saying? He won't even look you in your eyes. You know, make eye contact. He won't do it. Because what he's doing is he's trying to exuberate that he's humble, that he's submissive. You ain't got to worry about me because I ain't like the other white folks.
Right.
That's what he's giving off. You understand? Though he go humble and he go crouching, keep going.
Come. Yet take good heed and beware of him.
It say, yet take good heed and beware of him, man. You understand? You better watch out for him. You think he your buddy. You think y'all friends. You better watch out for him. You feel me? He got something for you. Keep going.
Come. And thou shalt be unto him as if thou had wiped, so like your head is wiped, a looking glass. And thou shalt know that his wrath have not been altogether wiped away.
Yeah, listen, all you got to do is you listen to the Lord, man.
Right.
The Lord knows him because he made him. He telling you don't trust him. You don't trust him, and you'll see. It's going to be like you looking through a looking glass. You can see right through him. You feel me?
Right.
All that fake humility and that fake humbleness, and you crouching and you talking soft, man. Listen, you ain't fooling nobody. I see where you're coming from.
Right.
That's what the Lord is saying, man. Lord saying, man, you do what I tell you to do. Don't fall for that. You feel me? And I'm gonna show you who he is, man. You're gonna see it. You're gonna see it coming a mile away.
Right.
You can't pull wool over our eyes, man. Keep going.
Come. Verse 12.
Now this is the one. Listen closely to this. Go ahead.
Come. Verse 12. Set him not by thee, lest when he have overthrown thee, he stand in thy place.
Here it is. It say set him not by thee, man. You understand? Who set him near us? The North American Indians set him near them.
Right.
And what did he do?
Overthrown him.
He overthrew him, man. Blacks, Hispanics, and Native Americans, we join his military.
Right.
You understand? We follow his religions. We follow his holidays. We put him right next to us, and he overthrows us every single time. You understand? That's what he does. He'll overthrow us, and then when we react to what he does, he make it seem like we're the criminals.
Come.
You see what I'm saying?
That's the same thing he did to the Indians.
Yeah, that's the same thing he did to the North American Indians. He sat by them. You understand? He learned their culture. They taught him how to bathe, how to be clean. You see what I'm saying? They taught him what fruits and what animals to eat and things of that nature. You feel me? They showed him how to harvest and all those things. The North American Indians set him right next to him. And what did he do? He rose up and overthrew them.
Right.
He made treaties with them and broke every single one of them.
Right.
So now when they do things back in retaliation, he make it look, that's why they call them Indians, because what? They call them savages.
Right.
Man, they savage. They're uncivilized. You see what I'm saying? They uncivilized when they taught you how to bathe.
Right.
They taught you that you shouldn't have a damn horse sleeping in your bedroom. They taught you that you shouldn't be laying and having affairs with your goddamn sheep.
Right.
You see what I'm saying? And yet they're the savages.
Right.
Then you give them all these diseases and you unalive them. You understand? Go ahead, Gabar.
They taught them that man shouldn't sleep with man.
Right.
Kind.
Right. Because that's what they've been doing that for ages.
Right.
You see what I'm saying? Go ahead, Gunnar.
Like, think about how dirty these devils had to be. That they was like, you know what? We're gonna give them out small pop blankets.
Go.
Like that's crazy. Like, yo, we that dirty. We know we got smallpox all over the blankets. You know what a fighting tactic we gonna do? We're gonna give them the blankets. Like,
Listen,
that's the devil.
Listen,
that's crazy.
Outside of us knowing this Bible, man, and having laws, we got laws that we gotta bathe.
Right.
They don't bathe. They was bathing once or twice a year. That's why they had all them powders and all them wigs and stuff that they had, because they had all the type different bugs on them and all that kind of stuff. You see what I'm saying? They had to powder things down because they had lice. Still to this day.
Every time you go to school, people say they got pull a white boy out of school because you got like
You're crawling on the carpet. You see what I'm saying? Like, you're like, come on out.
big bugs in the house.
Yeah. Like, those things are not native to us, man. Those things are not normal to us, man. But yet and still we the savages.
Right.
Yet and still we the problem. Yet and still we the criminals. When you didn't sit there and damn to try to unalive an entire group of people, man. You see what I'm saying? The scriptures say, do not let them sit next to you unless they try to overthrow you. Keep going.
Come. He stand up in thy place.
He stands up in our place, man. Listen, he's standing up in our place right now.
Right.
You understand? He's the judge of the earth. Blacks, Hispanics, and Native Americans, I don't know if we know, but we are the judges of the earth.
Right.
We supposed to be in those positions. We supposed to be damn right. We supposed to be the ones making laws and telling people what they can and can't do. He's standing up in our place. You know why? Because we stood next to him.
Right.
We gave him a seat at the table. You know how they was talking about, oh, he can come to the cookout. No, he can't.
Right.
Because he can break dance. Because he know old few melodies and he can pop lock. Now all of a sudden he coming to the cookout. He's going to overthrow that cookout.
Right.
You see what I'm saying? Next thing you know, he's going to start bringing his culture in.
Right.
You understand? He gonna bring in the biggest pig, put him on the grill. We don't eat burgers and hot dogs no more. We got to eat pork sandwiches now. You see what I'm saying? Pulled pork, and they dress it up. We eating crabs, you know. Blacks, Hispanics, and Native Americans, we wasn't the ones going deep into the ocean crabbing.
Right.
We ain't going deep into the ocean shrimping.
Right.
We going to go and catch a fish, and we ain't trying to go too deep. That's something that they introduced as a delicacy, and we took it on. You see what I'm saying? Go ahead.
That again, like they devils, man. They dove in the ocean and went and got the spiders of the ocean and pulled it up and was like, "Yo, let's eat this."
Yeah, listen.
Like,
it ain't no Black, Hispanic, Native American that curious about the ocean. That you gonna go and dive 300, 400 feet in the ocean. We ain't doing it. That's only his curiosity. What can I unalive today?
Right.
They make series of going to get unclean meat out the ocean.
Come.
They make serious shows.
But that's how they do. And then to make us look crazy when we say don't eat it.
Right.
You know how many battles we got to go through telling our people that eating pork is a sin? That eating crab, shrimp, and lobster is a sin to the Lord, and we will die because of that?
Right.
Do you know how many of us been unalive because of that?
Right.
Toes and legs getting cut off because of gout, because of all these different diseases that we got and stuff like that, because we not doing what the Lord say.
Right.
But here it is. We got to battle with our own people because the so-called white man said this is a delicacy now. And he going to charge you for it. He going to charge you for the sin that he make you commit against the Lord. And you going to pay a good price for it.
Like we're doing Christmas.
Birthdays. Christmas, birthdays. You see what I'm saying? Like, we got to battle our people to restore the culture of the Most High to our people. You feel me? Because these devils, they didn't say, you know what? We're going to put our culture on them. You feel me? We're going to put our culture on them, and we're going to make it seem like what we do is right and what they're saying is wrong. That's what happens. Go ahead.
Like, check out with the precept.
Yeah, come on, go ahead.
Romans 1:25. Who changed the truth of God into a lie?
There you go.
And worship and serve the creature more than the creator.
And that's what it is. We serve the creature and we don't serve the creator. But the creator is the one who give and take life. You understand?
So like you got a comment.
Read that real quick.
He says, I am not black or white, but I believe white people are controlled by the devil. Most of the secret societies are led by pale-skinned devils.
All right, Jacob Frank. Jacob, he said he's not white or black.
Yeah.
Oh, whatever the hell you are, Jacob Frank, that's the truth. You feel me? I don't know what you are, but whatever, that's the truth. You understand? Keep on with the scripture, brother. Show.
Come. It's like it. Let him sit at thy right hand. Let's see. It's like it. I'm gonna start. Can I start off from verse 12?
Go ahead. That's 12. Go ahead.
Come. Verse 12. Set him not by thee, lest when he have overthrown thee, he stand up in thy place. Neither let him sit at thy right hand, lest he seek to take thy seat. And thou at the last remember my words.
Listen, it said, don't sit him at your right hand, lest he seek to take your place, man.
Right.
Like, that's what we don't understand. We have so much mercy and so much compassion when it comes to our oppressor. We don't even like we get flack for bringing it out. Mm-hmm. Like the stuff that we saying, we got proof. Like we can show you in the Bible, we can show you in the news, we can show you everything that we teach. We have proof of it.
Right.
Everybody can see it. And yet and still, people do not like us talking about the so-called white man. You feel me?
Right.
Because they set him at the right hand. And now he's seeking to take our place. Go ahead.
That's heavy because the Most High is warning us to stay away from this devil.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? We marrying this devil. You know what I'm saying? We befriending this devil and we trust him.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? When he backstabbers and killers like the scriptures is warning us not to be with this man, we have no reason to complain to the Most High.
Good.
You know what I'm saying? Because he's warning us in the Bible, man. We need to take heed of that.
Good. And what you're saying is right. This is a warning. Yeah. The Lord is telling you, he's telling you the type of beast that's around you.
Yeah. And it's so heavy because in the beginning, before we come to the truth, you know, we like white people. I was like, man, they ain't that bad. Y'all know how like that. I mean, your mind is so Stockholm centered on us. You love it, man. You love the oppressor. You know
but that's how subtle of a beast he is.
Right.
Yeah, it's so slick.
The Most High call him the most subtle beast on the face of the earth. You see what I'm saying? That he'll have you feeling bad about yourself for not trusting him.
Right. That's a true deceiver.
You see what I'm saying? Like, you feel some kind of, you know your history. Right. You know what your people been through. And yet and still, it's something in you that still have mercy and say, you know what? I can trust this white man. He looks like an honest white man. You'll trust him before you trust your brother.
Right.
Your brother can do you right all the days of your life, and you'll trust that white man before you trust him. You see what I'm saying? That's how strong that spirit is. You see what I'm saying? The Lord is warning us against it. The Lord knows he has to warn us against it because he knows how compassionate of a people we are. You set him at your right hand, and he's going to seek to overthrow you. He's going to seek to take your place. That's exactly what's going to happen. Go ahead.
Like, when you bring up so heavy, right? I think the other day, the comedian Ari Spears, he was on Vlad, and Vlad was talking about the Pooh Shiesty Gucci situation. And Ari Spears' comment was basically like, he was just like, yo, I'm tired of black people, woo, woo, woo. And then he ended it by saying, Vlad asked him, he like, yo, I wouldn't necessarily say that. I think that's all private places. He was like, yo, so would you rather walk in a trailer park, where all the white people at night? He like, would you rather walk in a trailer park at night where all the white people at, or would you rather walk through the hood? Ari Spears like, nah, I feel safe in the trailer park. And I'm like, in my head, like, bro, you've been walking through the hood your whole life.
Right.
Like, yo, like you from the hood, bro. Like you walk through the hood every day. Right. You know what I'm saying? But the trailer park, bro, how many times we done seen like people be anything happening in there, you know what I'm saying? Especially for our race, you feel me? It's right. Just like, yeah, it's crazy, like the self-hate we have and the conditioning we have to hate ourselves.
But that's the purpose of the class, right? That's the purpose of the class. The reason he feel like he can't walk through the hood is because the same people that's in that trailer park that he feels more comfortable with, they have set the conditions in the hood so that he can't walk through that. You understand? So it's like you're going to the person who committed the first crime, you going to him as a moral authority when he set in motion all the events that you're running from.
Right.
Like the so-called white man is the only person in history that can be the villain and the hero of his own story. You see what I'm saying? Like this devil, I'm telling you, he's good at what he do. You feel me? Because here's the thing. He's the last airbender. He's the last samurai, the last Mohican. You see what I'm saying? The so-called white man is the last of everything that's great. But what you don't realize is he's set in motion to destroy the nations that he's the greatest of. He's the one who destroyed them nations. You see what I'm saying? What's the comment up?
I think he's dope. He said, I'm a big believer in the prophets being of black origin. I am a student of the truth before anything. I believe black people were in the Americas before white people came. I have a book about it. It's called The Lost Words of Ancient America by Frank Joseph, one of the good white people. See, you're not listening to the class.
It is. It is. You feel me? But here's the thing. You see what I'm saying? The so-called white man, he can dislike each other. They'll dislike each other, but they will join and they will bond in harmony.
Right.
When it comes to the coming against us. Mm-hmm. And here it is, we will separate from each other to befriend them.
Right.
You see the difference? And this is what we go through, man. And this is why you got to bring out the deceitful ways of this oppressor, man. Keep going.
Remember my words and be pricked therewith. Verse 13.
Well, drop down to verse 15, Bubba Kashaw.
Come. Verse 15. For a while he will abide with thee, but if thou begin to fall, he will not tarry.
There you go. It say for a while. I say, read that slow again.
Come. Verse 15. For a while he will abide with thee.
It say for a while he will abide with thee. You see what I'm saying? Listen, he gonna hang around you. Yeah, I mean, he gonna chop it up with you. You gonna feel like, man, this is my boy. He from the hood. You feel me? You know, you got the little Eminem hood. You see what I'm saying? He grow up. He got fronts. He got cornrows. You feel me? He think he can say anything out his mouth. You see what I'm saying? Like they don't even look at him as the oppressor. Man, he grew up right. Man, that's white boy right here. White boy, cool, shorty. You see what I'm saying? He got fronts. He tatted up like everybody. Talk slick like everybody. You feel me? You can't tell the difference. Read that again.
Come. Verse 15. For a while he will abide with thee.
Man, for a while he gonna rock with you. As long as it's benefiting him, as long as it's profiting him, you feel me? He getting that clout. He's standing with you. He rocking with you. You see what I'm saying? Keep going.
Come. But if thou begin to fall.
If thou begin to fall, go ahead.
He will not tarry.
What does that mean?
He will not stay or be around.
He ain't gonna stay. Gotta go. Gotta get up out of here. You see what I'm saying? I can't be seen with you. You see what I'm saying? Like you ain't what you used to be. I can't profit from you the way I used to. You feel me? I can't be around you. You see what I'm saying? They hold Eminem like he's just like, and I'm using the Eminem because he's the perfect example in the scripture. You feel me? Like Eminem grew up around black people, this, that, and the third. You feel me? Let something happen to one of them brothers. You feel me? And they move crazy and they start to fall. You think Eminem gonna stick around with them? They say he will not tarry. He will not stick around with you. Your brother is gonna stick around with you. You understand? Yeah. If you begin to fall, your brother's gonna be the one that had to pull you back up.
Right.
That so-called white man ain't gonna pull you back up. And if he pull you back up, you know what that means? He owns you.
Right.
He owns you. You feel me? You better do everything he tell you to do after that. Right. Keep going.
Come. Verse 16. An enemy speaketh sweetly with his lips. But in his heart, he imagineth how to throw thee into a pit.
So the whole time y'all sitting there and y'all think about making plans, and y'all gonna get this business together, y'all gonna get this business off the ground, y'all gonna make so much money. You, in your mind, this your business partner.
Right.
This your man, we rocking together, you feel me? And the whole time, he done made plans already to overthrow you.
Right.
I mean, he gonna rock with you and let you do all the groundwork, you feel me? And when y'all get to a certain status, you gonna be like, damn, yo, why you acting funny? Hey, yo, what's up with yo? Yo, moving a little different. We ain't used to get down like this. The next thing you know, he just sold your business. And I'm just using the business as an example, but he done sold the business. You see what I'm saying? Like, he don't rock with you no more. Next thing you know, he talking about you got bad business practices. You don't do things right. And you're like, yo, where this come from? You ain't never said this to me. You feel me? But the whole time y'all are building, you think that you building something between you and your man. You feel me? He just building something to take from you.
Right.
You see what I'm saying? He's setting you up. He's putting you in that trick bag. Man, the Lord know what he's talking about.
He show you that in movies, man.
Yeah, he show you that in movies. I mean, you get it out the mud. You come from nothing. You feel me? You call yourself, you grind, and then you get in a partnership with one of them, and you think that you could get so much big money because you partner with them. I mean, it's tiers, it's different levels to this. You think that you grade elevate. Next thing you know, he gonna either compromise you and say, listen, the only way you can do this if we continue is if you do X, Y, and Z. He gonna compromise you against your people. We're gonna compromise you against your morale. You see what I'm saying? And if you don't compromise, he gonna take everything from you. He's gonna take everything from you, or you just gonna have to compromise, which a lot of people do, to stay in those circles. Come, that's what's water too. I'm the third. Go keep going. You got something?
Yeah, I was about to say it was heavy about that. I mean, we have seen it in like a million movies. You know what I'm saying? Like the crazy part is when have we ever heard of a situation where like a brother stole another brother's business? You know what I'm saying? More than likely, it's the Jewish man stealing somebody's business or something like that.
Come.
And then I remember I was in school, I learned about, Terminator and Matrix was supposed to be the same thing.
Okay.
It was a black student who wrote it. She was a female. She
the woman, right?
Yeah, the woman.
Come.
And the professor told her like, nah, that's not good. Yo, took it.
Come.
Created the Terminator and
I think Captain Tazariak interviewed the sister.
I think he probably did.
Captain Tazariak interviewed that sister. It's like that was that two right there. Oh, what? This is the water.
You don't remember that?
I can't remember.
Yeah, I took it out of Carlo Street. No, I think I took it out of Carlo Street one time. This head though.
All right, the water for that.
Can't remember that.
He gave me. Go ahead, read that.
Come. Verse 16. An enemy speaking sweetly with his lips, but in his heart he had managed how to throw thee into the pit.
Yeah, listen. He all he thinking about is how he gonna throw you into a pit.
Right.
You see what I'm saying? How can I get rid of this brother and I take over everything and I ain't got to pay nothing for it?
Right.
You see what I'm saying? So the whole time we loving him and we thinking that his culture and his way is the high road, the highway. You see what I'm saying? The whole time he just thinking about how he gonna throw you into a pit. Read that comment from Officer Uriah. Shalom. What's going on, Officer Uriah?
Officer Uriah said the white man is always trying to be the last of something.
Yeah, he's always trying to be the last of something, which means that he's unalive in everything else. You feel me?
Right.
He gonna learn the culture, whatever it is. He gonna learn the culture. You understand? Learn the people, learn everything about them, unalive them, and become the last version of them. You see what I'm saying? That's what he did. What the other comment say?
So he also said he even created paintings of Yahushua and the disciples and made them all white and called it the Last Supper.
Right. How about that? He whitewashed all the photos, all the pictures, all the paintings. Whitewashed everything. You feel me? And put himself in there. The greatest version of identity theft is the so-called white man. Right. You feel me?
Right.
Perpetrating and pretending to be us. You understand? So you had something else?
I was about to say, and what you just brought out was so heavy. Like they perpetrate and want to be everything under the sun except themselves.
Right.
But we want to be them.
Right.
Like, they don't even want to be themselves.
Right.
And we really strive to be whatever they do. Whatever they Gaudis, all the Italian people, you know what I'm saying? Their whole lifestyle, drug, like it's so crazy. And they don't even want to be them.
Come. See, and the thing is, right, here's the thing. We imitate them because they're reckless in unrighteous culture and lifestyle in society. We see them prospering because of it.
Right.
We see them prospering because they sell drugs and because they get high and they pimp and all that. We look at those things and we say, listen, shit, if he doing it, I know I can do it better than him.
Right.
So we start imitating them. We start imitating them thinking that we doing something, you feel me? But it's like the whole time we not realizing, man, the culture that we have is great enough.
Right.
We don't realize that the only reason he ain't being punished is because he's not a child of the Lord, man.
Right.
But when we do it, we get punished. That's even more proof of who we are.
Right.
You understand? Go ahead.
I was gonna say also like, and I used to tell people like, yo, you not built to be like a devil.
Come.
You know what I'm saying? Like even for our people, like you could be the most hardcore, but so you got like some capacity. Like if you Black, Hispanic, and first thing, you got some capacity. You know what I mean? It's just in us. That's why even though we know they are enemies, sometimes you'll see our brothers, you know what I mean, slack when it come to them.
Right.
But them devils, they ain't got no mercy.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? The fact that they fed out babies to gators. I don't think no brother could do nothing like that.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Like that's ridiculous.
Yeah.
Bashing them on trees, like you know what I'm saying? So I always try to tell people like, yo, bro, you gotta realize like you trying to be like them, you never gonna be like them. What you need to do is be like your people and what they do. You know what I'm saying? Keep these laws, statutes, and commandments.
What you saying is heavy is so true, because here's the thing. It's a scripture in the Bible where it say, happy is he that taketh thy little ones and dash them against the stone.
Right.
You see, it was talking about, and I think it was David wrote that saying, like, happy is the man who take their babies and dash them against the stone. Man, people skip over that. Man, I can't do that. Listen, I can do a lot of things, but I can't do that.
Right.
Man, they do that like it's nothing to our people, man.
No.
You know how many of our sisters, they didn't cut the stomachs open, man, pulled fetuses out and just threw them on the ground, like you said, threw them as alligator bait, put them on hooks and fished them into the ocean. This is the people that the Lord is telling, man, you better not set them next to you. You better beware of him, man. He got something coming for you that you're not aware of, man. Right. You're not built to sit around him and have him in your circle, man. Keep going.
Come. Like it. He will weep with his eyes, but if he find opportunity, he will not be satisfied with blood.
Listen, they say he gonna weep with his eyes, man. He gonna cry. He gonna listen. This is so evident with the so-called white woman. Mm-hmm. You know, ain't nothing like the tears of a white woman. Right. You see what I'm saying? When she cry, people die.
Right.
You understand? That so-called white woman, when she has tears falling down her eyes, people get unalive. Look at Emmett Till.
Right.
You understand? Look at all the countless brothers that's been unalive because of false claims from a white woman.
Right.
You see what I'm saying? Read that scripture again. That part.
He will weep with his eyes, but if he find opportunity, he will not be satisfied with blood.
He will weep with his eyes, but if he find opportunity, he will not be satisfied with blood, man. Like this is what we're saying, man. Like this is how subtle and how deceiving he is. This is why the Lord calls him the devil of the Bible, man.
Right.
The biggest deceiver on the face of the earth. He gonna cry and he gonna put on a show for you. He gonna tap dance and he gonna make it seem like he's so hurt. You see what I'm saying? Let him find opportunity.
Right.
Let him find that weakness in you. Let him find let him find that mercy in you. You feel me? And he gonna explode it. And your blood is not all he want. You feel me? He wants your soul out.
Right.
Understand? Go ahead.
And that's the part that people might skip over when it says he will not be satisfied with blood.
Your blood is not enough. I mean, he need everything. He needs your soul. He needs your spirit out. You understand? He needs you to come to work and put a smile on your face, even though I'm slaving you. You feel me? You understand? Even though I done took food out of your family mouth, even though I done hurt your people, you feel me? When you get around me, I need you to smile.
Right.
I need you to be thankful.
Right.
I need you to rejoice at the fact that I even gave you an opportunity to make ends meet. You see what I'm saying?
Right.
Your blood ain't enough. Huh? Our blood is not enough. This is the beast that we're under, man. Keep going.
Come. Verse 17. If adversity come upon thee, thou shalt find him there first. And though he pretend to help thee, yet shall he undermine thee. Verse 18.
I know. Read that slow. Come.
Verse 17. If adversity come upon thee.
If adversity comes upon thee, you feel me? Like adversity, if something hard, if a situation arises, you feel me? And it comes upon us. Read that.
Come. Thou shalt find him there first.
Thou shalt find him there first. You know why he's there first?
He's the one doing it.
Because he's the one who caused the adversity.
Come.
You see what I'm saying? Like, he's the one who put the stumbling block in our way.
Right.
You understand? He's the one who caused the conflict or the issue that we're about to endure. You feel me? It's he's there first. Keep going.
Come. Yet shall he undermine thee.
Yet shall he undermine thee. You see what I'm saying?
It's like my bad. And though he pretend to help thee.
Yeah, though he pretend to help us, you know, like he gonna make it seem like he's there to help us, that he's supporting us. You see what I'm saying? Like, hey, buddy, I'm here first. You know, I'll help you out. You know, I'll help you pull you. What do you need? Tell me where I can help you.
Right.
Go ahead.
Come. He will not. Yet shall he undermine thee.
Yet shall he undermine thee. You feel me? He's going to undermine, and what is going to happen is he's going to cause it to be your fault.
Right.
The situation that he just created, that adversity that he just created, that issue, that problem, that hood. You understand? Like if you look at the hood right now, if you look at any Black, Hispanic, Native American, you know, hood, barrio, reservation, you feel me? Every vice there, every issue there, the so-called white man has created it.
Right.
You see what I'm saying? And now that he created the issue, the way he's going to undermine it, Now he got to put the police in our community.
Right.
Now he got to be the one to clean it up. He got to be the one to fix it. You feel me? It gives him some kind of moral authority over us to say, you know what? You guys cannot do what you need to do correctly. You feel me?
Right.
So I'm going to come in and I'm going to fix it for you, even though he's the one that created the issue that you're having.
Right.
You see what I'm saying? This is why the Lord is warning us against him, man. So the same person that threw the rock is now hiding his hand and playing innocent.
Gone.
Oh man, look at all the drugs in your community. Look at all what they say about the Native Americans. You know, look at all the alcoholism and you know, all this in your community. You feel me? You put it there.
All right.
Look at the crack and heroin in your community, in the black community. You put it there.
All right.
Now you feel like you got some kind of moral authority over us, that now you got to police us and now you got to clean this up. You feel me?
Right.
You got to stop us from being criminals, despite the fact that you are the ones created the conditions that we're in.
Right.
You understand? Keep going.
Come. Verse 18. He will shake his head and clap his hands and whisper much and change his countenance.
He gonna shake his head, clap his hands, you understand, and whisper much. He whispered against us.
Right.
You understand? This is what they do. You know, they hate their own black on black crime.
Yep.
You see what I'm saying? As he sit there and he judge and he make a mockery of what we go through. You see what I'm saying? He make a mockery of our pain, despite the fact that he's the one that caused it.
Right.
You see what I'm saying? Like, this is what we got to endure when it comes to this oppressor, man. But yet and still, people want to defend this oppressor when we bring out the truth of the Lord, man.
Right.
The Lord is giving us the blueprint. He's telling us how these people are, man. It's our job to listen.
Right.
You see what I'm saying? Like, we want to befriend everybody except each other. If we come out here and say, man, listen, I mean, don't be all, you know, when it comes to black people, you feel me? Like, this is what some of them Christian organizations and them fake Israelite, this is some of the stuff they teach, man.
Right.
If they ain't in here, they ain't part of us. You see what I'm saying? If they ain't in our congregation, don't be a part of them.
Right.
You see what I'm saying? That's the spirit of the white man. You understand? That's the deception of the white man. You feel me? And if we not careful, we buy right into that same type of thinking. You understand?
Come.
Keep going.
And change his countenance.
Anything else after that?
No, it's like so. That's the next verse. Next chapter.
Come on, give me 1 second. If I could drop that, let me get Lamentations 4:17, Baba Kasha.
Come. Lamentations chapter 4, verse 17. And as for us, our eyes have yet failed for our vain help.
And said, and as for us, talking about blacks, Hispanics, and Native Americans, our eyes have failed for vain help, man. Our eyes have failed because of the help that we seek is empty. You see what I'm saying?
Come.
Like the so-called white man that created the condition, now he's put himself in a position to be the hero or the savior or the one that's going to fix our communities. You feel me?
Right.
And now we go to him for help. Instead of us turning back to our power, instead of us going to the Lord for help, you feel me? We turn to our oppressor, the same one who put us in this condition. We turn for him. And what the scripture just said?
Come for our vain help.
For our vain help, man. That help that the so-called white man giving us, man, is empty. It means absolutely nothing. You see what I'm saying? Why would he want to help us, you feel me, when he created the conditions we in?
Right.
You understand? Because the real help that we need is going to put us above him.
Right.
You see what I'm saying? So why would he help us? His help is empty. Keep going.
Come.
In our watching, we have watched for a nation that could not save us.
And saying now watching, we have watched for a nation that can't save us, man. The so-called white man can't save us.
Right.
You see what I'm saying? You black, Hispanic, and Native American, realize, man, your power is the most high.
Right.
You understand? Your power is the most high. It's not the so-called white man. You understand? So you think that, like, you got our people thinking that we can just run over to the so-called white man and, you know, get help from him because he's some kind of moral. He's so righteous.
Right.
You understand? We think we go to the Jewish man, and because he talks soft, and because he walks around with a damn book in his hand, that he's some kind of it's like it frustrates me, especially when you know the truth and you know the spirit of these people, man, and they walk around like they are Christ himself. You see what I'm saying? They walk around it's such an arrogance to what they do, you feel me? But we believe it. We believe the arrogance out. We believe that they are holy, righteous people. But when it comes to each other, man, we look at each other like, man, we the scum of the earth. You see what I'm saying? Like when I see the Jewish man walking up through Park Heights in what they call Jewtown, you see what I'm saying? I'm looking at it like, damn, what crime did he just commit?
Right.
What tunnel did he just crawl out of?
Right.
You see what I'm saying? What baby just got hurt? You understand? What baby did he just give herpes to?
Right.
You see what I'm saying? That's how I view it. Because guess what? That's what he does.
Right.
That's what he does. You feel me? Like what I'm saying is not far-fetched. You see what I'm saying? It's all documented. Keep going.
Come. Verse 18. They hunt our steps that we cannot go in our streets.
It said they hunt our steps that we cannot go on our streets, man. That goes back to the last scripture, you feel me? Where he stands there. He stands there. He's the first one there.
Mm-hmm.
He created condition for us, and now he's the first one there. Now he's got to police the community, you feel me?
Right.
You understand? And it's like he hunt our steps that we can't even go into our streets, man. You understand? Like if you go into the community, like the people that should be policing that community is people of that community.
Right.
People who look like you and I. You understand? People who know the struggle that we've been through. You see what I'm saying?
Right.
It shouldn't be, the KKK and your ICE agents,
right,
ex-militia. You see what I'm saying? Proud Boys, policing black neighborhoods, policing Hispanic neighborhoods. You feel me? Because they've already set their mind that we're beneath them.
Right.
We don't belong. And all they're trying to do is find a reason to unalive us, man. Read that again, that part.
They hunt our steps that we cannot go in our streets.
It said they hunt our steps that we can't even go in our streets, man. You black, Hispanic, and Native American, everybody didn't experience that, man. You go outside and it's like that police get behind you or some kind of, they turn them lights on you. Everything can be perfect with your vehicle.
Right.
You're gonna feel some kind of way.
Right.
You start panicking, like, man, did I do something wrong? Like,
right.
Man, what did he see? You see what I'm saying? Like, speed limit 30 miles per hour, you going 32, man. Am I gonna go to jail because of this?
Right.
You see what I'm saying? Like, it's like the anxiety that's caused because they're in our communities. You feel me? A lot of black people can't even go on the streets, man.
Right.
A lot of Hispanics can't even go on the streets, man. You got ICE agents running out here like Wild West. You see what I'm saying? So you got Hispanics that can't even go to work, man. You got Hispanics that can't even go to the supermarket. They at the supermarkets. They at the barbershops. You see what I'm saying? They come on whole construction sites and arrest the entire workforce. You see what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
Not only that, this is another thing that they're doing. We done brought this out. We did an interview in Baltimore, and one of the Hispanic brothers told us this was going on as well. And I think it was just an article bringing this out as well, where they hire our Hispanic brothers to come do work for them. I think the brother was doing some work on a roof. He installed an entire roof for this devil. And before she paid him, she called ICE agents.
Yeah.
He finished the job. He's still up on the roof, getting tools, getting his tools together, putting the final touches on the roof. She ain't paid him nothing. She called ICE agents. They at the bottom of the ladder when he come down. You feel me? Like this is the kind of beast that we're under, man.
Right.
This is like when we say the so-called white man is the devil, people get offended behind that. But everything that they do is consistent with being a devil.
Right.
And people don't realize that, devil means being, deceiving. The so-called white man deceives everybody every day of the week. You feel me? To the point where as though other nations, they see their deception. Other nations know who they are. Other nations don't like them either.
Right.
They just can't do nothing about it. You saying you think other nations don't see the deception of the so-called white man? That's why I say all nations are gonna come up against this beast. You see what I'm saying? All them other nations are gonna come up against this beast, because they see what he's doing, but they also know that they can't do nothing about it.
Right.
They can't. They ain't got no power to fight him. You see what I'm saying? But guess what? The Lord can, and the Lord will, and the Lord is going to destroy them out.
Come.
You see what I'm saying? But if you Black, Hispanic, and Native American, man, we got to realize we got to be wise on how we deal with them, man. Don't get put in the trick bag. You feel me? Dealing with them, and then you looking back saying like, damn, if only I'd have knew this.
Right.
The Lord is telling us how to deal with them, man. You better not trust them. I don't care how cool you think they are. I don't care what they ask you about, check on the family and the kids. You better not trust them. You understand? Good.
All right, so I feel like this class is so heavy, right? Because earlier at work, I was talking to one of my friends, and I was like, yo, he was talking about, man, it's cool that everybody understand everything, you know what I mean? You looking into the stars and stuff. I'm like, yo, bro, listen, none of that is going to fix the condition of Blacks, Hispanics, and First Nation people. And he like, yo, what if it's like you're a Muslim, a Christian, an Israelite, all y'all together, y'all debating, but our whole goal for real is to come together and go against the white man. I said, see, that's the problem. No matter what you out here looking through or looking for, whatever, your conclusion is always going to come down to the scriptures.
Right.
Because the scriptures say we ain't supposed to be with our enemies.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Never trust your enemies and stuff like that.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm like, yo, bro, you ain't got to look through the stars and the oceans and all this other mystical stuff to understand that it's right here in the book.
Right.
That's why the Bible's so powerful right here. And then how you break this class out about us not trusting our enemies is so powerful because it's like, the answer to our problems is right here in these scriptures, and we don't need nothing else.
Yeah. And that's heavy because here's the thing. You got so many of us, for whatever issues we got with the Bible,
right?
We trust them astrology charts.
Right.
You understand? Like we trust them astrology charts, and you got people who religiously go and read what they call them, tarot cards and all that. They read about the day.
Right.
They get up in the morning and say, "Oh, I'm a such and such. I'm a Taurus." Right. And they say a Taurus, beware of something today. Someone's out to get you. So you wake up and you paranoid. You feel me? Man, somebody out to get me. I just read my horoscope.
Right.
Another horoscope say you're gonna meet the man of your dreams today. Now, any brother gonna run up and he gonna run game on you.
Right.
You see what I'm saying? Like it's so crazy that we fall into that. But when you had the priests and prophets of the Lord telling our people, listen, we can't trust everybody. The so-called white man is not your friend, he's your enemy. Man, y'all brothers tripping.
Right.
Like we tripping. But you trust a horoscope?
Right.
You getting married off a horoscope.
Right.
You understand? Like as if to say your nation is not as important as your zodiac sign.
Right.
You understand? We telling you the characteristics of different nations and how they move and how they behave. You'll trust the characterization of a horoscope or of a zodiac sign before you trust what the Lord say about these nations that you're dealing with, man.
Right.
And that's the hypocrisy in it, and that's the witchcraft in it. You see what I'm saying? If you Black, Hispanic, and Native American, realize, man, the Lord has given us the blueprint. He's given us the game plan so that we can protect ourselves against this enemy. You feel me? A lot of people don't like the things that we say, but the things that we say come directly from the Lord.
Right.
You see what I'm saying? So if you got a problem with us, you ain't got a problem with me. Right. You got a problem with the Lord, and you need to take it up with him. But what I do know is that the Lord is preparing you. The Lord is warning you to not trust certain people or certain nations of people, because if you trust those nations of people, you will be destroyed. You feel me?
Right.
And look at the conditions of our people right now, man. We're destroyed because we trust in everything and everybody except the Most High, man. This class, the scriptures that we brought out, you feel me? Instead of people saying, you know what, the Lord did say that. A lot of times the people go back and you say, you know what, them brothers wrong. They always teaching hate.
Yeah,
man, this is love that we teaching, man.
Right.
We teaching our people how to love each other because we've been taught to hate each other, man. We've been taught to look at each other through the lens of this oppressor who hates us.
Right.
So when we teach our people that we got to love each other, man, and that we got to separate from all these other nations because these other nations don't mean us no good. When we tell our people that that's not hate speech.
Right.
That's not hate speech, man. That's you loving your people enough to say, you know what, we got an enemy in the house, you feel me? And we need to separate from it. Any more on that?
Nah.
You got something?
I want to add, what you said, like this is love right here, and we don't want to see our brothers and sisters in the situation. You ain't read 13, but 13 of Ecclesiastes
12 and 13.
12 and 13.
Go ahead, read it real quick.
Come. It say, "Who will pity a charmer that is bitten with a serpent, or any such as come nigh wild beast?"
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And I was just basically saying, like, the scriptures is letting you know, bro. You know what I'm saying? And then you feel me? Is letting you know, yo, stop dealing with them. And we telling you, stop dealing with them. This is love right here.
Yeah.
And then what's going to happen is you're going to get bit by them.
Right.
And then the scriptures say, who won't pity each other? We told you.
Yeah. Like when we tell you, like when the Lord tell you, and he show you the characteristics of the so-called white man, but you don't want to believe it, and the Lord gives you over to that spirit, and then that white man, that so-called white man, and he bites you, and he do to you exactly what the Lord tried to prevent happening to you, whose fault is it?
All right.
Whose fault is that, man? This is why the Lord set up his priests and prophets to come out here and warn his people, man. The scriptures say if we don't come out here and warn our people, the blood of the people will be on our hands, man.
Right.
But when we warn our people, the blood of the people will be on them. We don't want the blood of Israel on nothing.
Right.
You see what I'm saying? We tired of saying our brothers dying, man. We tired of saying our brothers getting put in the trick bag, you feel me? Getting locked up or getting unalived, you see what I'm saying, for nothing.
Right.
All because we trusting in somebody in a nation of people that we shouldn't trust in, man.
Right.
So if you Black, Hispanic, and Native American, man, just realize, you understand, when it comes to these scriptures, man, the Lord is bringing it out and he's showing you not only who your enemy is, but he's showing you the characteristics and the tactics that they use to destroy us, man.
Right.
So if we always like to come off like we gangster or we so real and we so street. Listen, the realest of us reside here in the UPK, man.
Right.
You see what I'm saying? Because we don't fight the enemy that the oppressor gave us. We fight the real enemy.
Right.
You understand? We stand against the real enemy. You see what I'm saying? And it's not our brothers. We stand against the people that's putting our brothers in the trick bag. You feel me? And if you're not ready to do that, man, get on the sideline, man. Stop running your mouth in these classes. Stop running your mouth on the streets. You feel me?
Right.
You see what I'm saying? Like you see us out in the streets, and next thing you know, you want to debate and you want to argue about certain things. You feel me? But at the same time, what are you doing for the people? You see what I'm saying? Blacks, Hispanics, and Native Americans, we got to realize the Lord wants us to love each other. And the only way we're going to do that and learn that is to get into this UPK, man.
That's right.
We got to get into this UPK, get into these classes, man, and learn what the Lord requires of us. And once we do that, we'll be well suited to fight and to defend ourselves against this oppressor, man. And with that, we at the ISUPK, the Israelite School of Universal Practical Knowledge, coming straight out of 1 West 125th Street, Harlem, New York. We're under Commanding General Yohana. Understand, we've been bringing this truth out since 1969 that Blacks, Latinos, and Native Americans are the true biblical Jews of the Bible. You understand? And now, oppressor, the so-called white man, is the devil that the Bible speaks of. And at this time, we're going to bring up Officer Gana for reading of the security announcement. Shalom.
These are the security announcements. We're at ISUPK out of 1 West 125th Street, Harlem, New York, under Commanding General Yohana. Rules for new brothers or sisters. When a new brother or sister comes into the school, they are off limits for 6 months. They are to be saluted only. They are here to shed themselves of the world. After 6 months, if a brother or sister has an interest in a particular person, he or she must get permission from the head to speak to a brother or sister. There is another 6 months in which a brother or sister will court each other. After the 6 month period, the brother or sister will get permission from the head to marry. Ties, which is a commandment. You can find it in Numbers 18 and 21 in Malachi chapter 3, verse 8 to 10. Means tenth in Hebrew and is pronounced Mayashra. 10% of every penny of any increase the Lord gives you, give to the treasury department or teacher. Priest fund, free will offering for priests, not mandatory. Whatsoever amount you would like to give. Up and coming holy convocation. You know the next one? All right. Yeah, just check on social media for the next up and coming holy convocation. Remind Akim and Akwati to check on social media such as ISUPK.com, Facebook, Twitter, YouTube, and so on for ISUPK events and materials. If a brother wants to be a trooper in the school, he is to start wearing all black, which includes black boots, shirts, pants, headbands, and scarves. And with that, in the visual, we're going to give one courteous salute to the teacher in the visual of Majum Shabbat, Majum Barak. Yahweh Shimi Al Shah Brakatah.
Yahweh Shimi Al Shah Brakatah.
Gazabatah. Saw Mr. Turn. In the visual, we're going to give one courteous salute to the sisters in the Israel Majum Shabbat, Majum Barak. Yahweh Shema Al Adam Ba Shimi Al Shah. Gazabatah. Class dismissed.
When the Lord says that our kingdom is to come, as long as we follow the law, statutes, and commandments.
I got the camera bag, I'm the cameraman. If shit getting active, I'ma stand it down. We taking ground, call the ambulance. That shit go. If shit go, you best get right, or you'll get you got that shit go. If you got a problem, we'll handle it. Niggas acting hard, you better stand on it. We on every corner, we stamping it. You better get your life for this camp shit. We ain't playing around, there's no cowards, dog. If niggas charged up, you get powered off. Rude of speech, keep it raw. It ain't my fault that you niggas soft. It ain't my fault that these niggas frauds. It ain't my fault that them niggas rats. If your colors fly, you don't get that shit go. Right, left. If shit go, you best get right, or you'll get you got that. That shit go right. If shit go you best get right, or you'll get you got that right. That shit go.
Wanna go to war, gotta hop into the van. Tryna cut the semen, something you don't understand. Getting checked from my betterment, better take it like a man. Nigga, how you walk away for camp? If you willing to die, you better be willing to stand. Take a trip around the world, see a bunch of corners held by them UPK niggas. All them UPK niggas go to camp. And I'm on Shamar here, hanging out the car. Wonder when I pull up straight to the battlefield. And I'ma make sure niggas make it back home. Say, nigga, what you thought? Whether anything moving, I be on. Gotta remind them, we nothing like them niggas that you saw. If you hear back up, that'll be your last time to get out the way. The price to pay before.
That shit go.
Nah, for real though.
If shit go, you best get right, or you'll get you got that right. That shit go.
Nah, for real though.
If shit go, you best get right, or you'll get you got that.